Hey there, guys. Welcome to our St. Patrick's Day special. I think we could call this the St. Patrick's Day Donnybrook. I know I don't do this every year, but believe me, I try to do it every year. And uh, and today is a very special day. I'm gonna do a little bit of everything. So you're not only gonna get an action figure review, you're also gonna get some baseball card openings and even a miniverse ball opening. So I'm giving you a little bit of everything. Maybe a surprise. Who knows? I don't know. I'm gonna be looking at the time and see if I could actually squeeze it all in. But that sounded odd. But anyways, so let's get started. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I hope you all wore your green today. And yeah, let's get it started with the miniverse ball. So let's open that up right here. And yeah, so it's a miniverse Real Brands balls. I opened one before in my car and I was pretty happy with what I got, but let's see if I could actually pull some better things, some exclusive things. It would be nice if I get the Briars. You know what, I remember now. I started remembering now. I actually got one of the things I wanted. So let's see what I could pull this time around. All right. Okay, so wrapper off. So yeah, I remember I wanted the ice cream, right? The ice cream that I wanted, and then I also said, oh no, the Pop-Tarts. I really wanted the Pop-Tarts, and I ended up getting it, so I was happy with that. And besides the ice cream, I think I said I also wanted, I think like the chili, right? And that's what I ended up getting. So hopefully we get something else that I really want, that I really like. Let's glance at the list real quick. Pringles, having a Pringles would be pretty nice. Maybe the other flavors of Pop-Tarts, Jif peanut butter would be nice. And the spam would be nice, or the Briars ice cream. All right, so got the ball there. Let's see what I ended up getting. Here we go. Bag number. Oh shit! Briars ice cream. Natural strawberry Briars ice cream. I'm more of a Neapolitan guy, but I'm pretty happy with this. And I guess this is the ice cream goop filling. So I'm gonna have to fit that in there somehow. But that's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this. Ooh, nice. Buttermilk Eggo waffles. Now here's the thing. The scale on this is like way too huge. This is for like 1/6 scale action figures, whereas this Briars, you could probably get away with it being, you know, much more accessible to like 1/12 scale action figures. This Eggo waffles box is huge. It's only, well, 2 waffles for this, because there's actual 2 real waffles inside. But I'm like you could just tell, like, I mean, if you work retail, if you work supermarkets, you know that this Eggo waffles box is not even the size of the Briars box. So I don't know, that's just something that's always been off about mini brands or miniverse. Now it's like they're never able to get like the right size concerning like objects, you know. And of course a scoop for the ice cream, so that's pretty cool. And I guess this is also to like hold the ice cream in place. So there you go. Let's open up bag number 2 and see what I got. Oh, strawberry Pop-Tarts yet again. And yes, the strawberry Pop-Tarts are the ones that have the funfetti color. So there's that. Oh, let's see. Overreach, thick cut bacon, Hormel Black Label Original Oven Ready thick cut bacon. Hey, the Babel cheese. I like these. So fun thing about these Babel cheese. When I started with when I restarted collecting action figures, they said that those are the best to hold figures together in place. Kind of like museum wax before museum wax. Like if you can't afford a jar of museum wax, or if you want something that's a lot easier to clean up than said museum wax, you use the Babel cheese like wrapper, like like that waxy part. You could use that to kind of like stick it on action figures and allow them to do poses. So you could like stick it on like Spider-Man's arms and have them like stick them to the wall and have them like wall crawl. And that was a great hack. That's a great hack concerning like action figure photography. Whenever you want to get the right shot, sometimes you could even use it to like mess around and like have the figure pose in a way that it wouldn't be able to stand on its own. So or if you're just on display, if you just have them on display, you don't want them to fall and tip over, you could also use that on the feet. It's relatively easy to clean. The Babel wrappers or just museum wax at this point, you could you might as well just get that. But that just takes me back, like I think of like the Babel cheese and it just takes me back to like when I started collecting action figures, not a long time ago. Wow, this came apart real easily. Hopefully I'm able to stick it back together. Oh man. But yeah, hopefully I'm pretty sure I'll be able to just stick it back together so it's not. Yeah, it's kind of like it's like an adhesive right here. So yeah, so just open it up, stick that part in, and there you go. It's back together. The flowers are still standing. All right. So yeah, so that does it for the mini brands. I'm actually pretty happy with what I got. The Eggo waffles and the Breyers ice cream were a nice surprise. So yeah, moving on. We're getting to the good stuff. So I'm recording this a bit late. Hopefully I'm not timing myself. But the World Baseball Classic just ended. Venezuela beat the United States. And why am I happy about that? Man, that U.S. team was so fucking lame, stick in the mud, all serious, all work, military, all assert dominance. Man, I'm so glad that the team that actually had fun playing baseball won this. And it did. I think it saved, like, no hyperbole. I think Venezuela beating the United States saved the WBC. Because can you imagine if like for the last 5 WBCs it's like, for the last 6 WBCs it's the same 3 teams. It would be the Dominican Republic, Japan, and the US just winning all the titles. It would kill the sport right then and there. And now with Venezuela being a new champion, it kind of makes it fresh. It kind of makes it seem like any team could win the WBC. And man, I just can't believe I'm going to have to wait 4 years to see that again. And I think they need to make it. I mean, if we gotta wait 4 years, I think they need to do something about making it perhaps making it more of an event. I know it was 2 weeks, in like preseason, and maybe that's not enough. I feel like maybe they need to work something out, and instead of there being like winter ball. Like maybe all the winter leagues cancel their winter seasons, and the WBC gets played after the World Series throughout the months of like November and December, and it gives it more reason for you to be able to play like in stadiums like the Tokyo Dome that the elements won't get in there. Or even in the Caribbean, you could play in the Caribbean where the weather's practically it's for the most part it's going to be warm even in the wintertime. And also like cities like Miami, Houston, Los Angeles, for the most part, well, in the case of LA, like even our winter is a wet season, but still I would want to see it anyways. You could always just have them play indoors. Imagine having them play in SoFi, a baseball game in SoFi Stadium in LA. Yeah, that would be awesome. But I think they should do that. I think they should do that and make it much more longer, because I feel like more teams participating and making it more of a global event. Not only does it make it more worth it for countries, for people to go and watch the games, but it also makes it what's the word I'm looking for? Much more global, much more bigger. Make it really feel like the World Cup of baseball. And we'll see what happens with that. So I'm gonna open up 2 baseball card packs, Topps 2025 update, with a piece of shit Crow Armstrong on the cover, and of course the Topps 2026 Series 1. So with, of course, Ohtani, Griffey, Hank Aaron, and the guy that went 0-4 in the WBC final. So I'm talking all the shit I want. I don't care. But yeah, so let's get started with the 2025 update. 36 cards in this pack, and there may be a special insert. So hey, maybe I won that signed Ohtani card, right? So let's see. We're opening it up. All right. All right. Oof. Okay. Okay, so the parallels are like, to start it off, man, they should have told me this, but anyways, Lake Bakar, Marlins rookie card, and kind of a glossy parallel there. Tirso Ornelas, Padres rookie card, nice glossy right there. Boom. Willie MacIver rookie card, Athletics. There. Wait, are they all like that? Are all the cards? Yeah, all the cards are gonna be like that. I'm sorry. I thought I had parallels. Thought I had like the hologram parallels, but I guess all the cards are like that. So, Mike Vaseline, Mike Vasil, rookie card. Tim Elko, White Sox, rookie. Brady Feigl, Twins, rookie. Ryland Thomas, rookie, Mariners. Moises Ballesteros, Cubs, rookie. Nationals, Robert Hassel III, rookie card. Kristen Campbell, Boston Red Sox, rookie card, right there. Oh. Edgar Guerrero, White Sox, rookie card right there. And I'm putting some away. Okay, let's continue on. Mick Abel, Phillies, rookie card right there. Jackson Joby, Detroit Tigers, rookie card right there. Nick Enright, rookie card, yeah, right there. And hey, we're finally past Cardinals, by the way. Oh wait, Guardians, I'm sorry, Guardians. And we finally got past all the rookies, and we finally got to some MLB players. Andres Munoz, bam. Seattle Mariners, nice. Cody Clemens, Twins, right there. Okay, I think I see the parallel. They're gonna be flipped up on the other side. Tyler Heineman, Blue Jays. Oh, more rookies. Armando Alvarez, Twins, right there. Hey, it's like saying hello to a good friend, Cody Bellinger, with the Yankees, and he re-signed with the Yankees. I don't know, man. King Tuck is nice, but man, a part of me wanted Belly to like reunite with the Dodgers. You know, it would have been awesome. It would have been like kind of like reminiscent of like Camp re-signing with us back in 2018, just and capturing some of that lost magic. But oh well, you know. Matt Mervis, Marlins. Uh, Mickey Gasper, Twins, rookie card. Max Kepler, Phillies. And star-studded Mets fueled by potent pair. And of course, they're talking about Francisco Lindor and Juan Soto. Patrick Monteverde, Marlins rookie card right there. All right, and let's see. I guess, oh, here's the holographic parallels. John Birdie of the Cubs. Okay, and you could see the big difference in like that and the other one. So that's pretty cool. Hey, retro 35-year anniversary. Byron Buxton of the Twins. And hey, looks pretty cool. I actually like how it looks. Oh, and here we go, man. Stars of MLB. Pete Crow Armstrong. Look at that hologram right there. What a piece of work, man. Talking smack about Dodger fans. Hey, Dalton Rushing rookie card. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna be our catcher, man. But you know, but that's pretty cool. I'm actually really happy about this. Let's set it aside. Let's see. Ryan Lutos, Washington Nationals, rookie card. Mickey Moniak, I should say. Colorado Rockies. And hey, and I think he played for the Angels, right? Because I remember I remember like Mickey Moniak. So I don't know, that name always stuck with me. Michael Lorenzen, wasn't he in Team Italia? Kansas City Royals. Parker Dunshee, Atlanta Braves rookie card. Travis d'Arnaud, Angels. Nice Angel uniforms, by the way. Those City Connects are pretty good, if I do say so myself. You can't go wrong with a cream colored City Connect. I still think the Dodgers Pop Tarts is better though. I'm partial to that uniform. You can't make out the flag, but there's literally a pennant hanging right over there. Antonio Sensatella, Colorado Rockies. Fraser Ellard, Chicago White Sox rookie card. And finally, Nathaniel Lowe, Washington Nationals. And of course, out of all the 35 cards, I was going to pick the belly. As being my favorite card. But then, of course, this Rushing Stars of the Game came out. And hey, it won me over. It's my favorite card of the pack. So there you go. And let's go now with this Topps 2026 Series 1 baseball card pack. Green beer is good. So 2026 Series 1. Oh man. Let's see. This is the first pack. It's funny it's not in a baseball card packs. I've been meaning to do a baseball card packs opening video. And it just, I haven't been able to. I was actually waiting for like the BBC to end, and it just so happens to coincide with St. Patrick's Day. So I'm like, hey, might as well just make it part of this St. Patrick's Day Donnybrook. And yeah, so that's how it happened. All right, so let's see what I got right here. All right, Samuel Vasallo, Baltimore Orioles rookie card. Not bad. I guess they're giving me the parallels already, man. Or Titans of the Game, Aaron Judge, New York Yankees. Cool. Greatest Hits, June 19th, 2025, Nick Kurtz, I should say, Nick Kurtz. He was one letter away from, all right, so, okay, wow, nice. Aaron Judge, just standard card. Jimmy Crooks, catcher. Jimmy Crooks, like Red Dead Redemption 2? like the character. Jimmy Crook, rookie card, St. Louis Cardinals. Or Dalton Varsho. Fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Toronto Blue Jays. All right. Mauricio Dubon, Houston Astros. Okay. Eli de la Cruz, shortstop, Cincinnati Reds. Man, what a fall off, man. I feel for the guy, man. What a fall off, though. It looked like he was going to be the next big thing in baseball, and nope. I don't know. Hey, the Milwaukee Brewers team have best record in baseball, right? Didn't mean anything in the playoffs. Edward Cabrera, Miami Marlins. Let me see. I was trying to see if he was actually related to the other Cabreras, but it doesn't say anything. Ronnie Enriquez, pitcher, Miami Marlins. 2 Marlins in a row. Didier Fuentes, rookie card, Atlanta Braves, Los Bravos. Brandon Marsh, the pride of Beaufort, Georgia. Brandon Marsh. Of course, he did play for the Angels as well. So, yeah. So that I don't know. Great recognizable player because of the beard. Masataka Yoshida, Boston Red Sox. The Boston Red Sox as a team. Okay. Is Bueller there? I don't see Bueller there. Sonny Gray, St. Louis Cardinals. Okay. Veteran already, man. Sonny Gray has been pitching since the longest. But why is he in the 2026 set? Why is he in the 2026 set? Oh my God! Kane Kersh. Clayton Kershaw. Oh man. Oh man. Set that aside. Boo! Fuck this cheater. Jose Altuve. I hate to sound so messed up, man, but man, to think his country won when he wasn't playing on the team. Maybe he shouldn't have cheated in the 2017 World Series, huh? All right. Peyton Toll. Ooh, I really like. I'm not gonna lie. I really like those Green Monster City Connects. I've been wanting to find one with Bueller's number, which is I think he had 0 with the Red Sox, and it's very hard. It's very hard. It's almost non-existent because he was only there for like a flash in a pan. But I really want like the Bueller Boston Red Sox City Connect. I could settle for May as well, like Dustin May, but I would rather have Bueller first and then May. And when it comes to like those that uniform, because I really do like that uniform, you know. It's baseball lore. It's the Green Monster, you know. C.J. Abrams, shortstop, Washington Nationals. I was gonna say Kansas City Royals, man. That uniform really threw me off. Their City Connect also threw me off. And man, I'm not gonna lie. There's certain City Connects that I like. I think the Dodgers going from like the blue Nurse Scrubs to like the Pop Tarts, it's an upgrade, man. But other teams, they fell off, man. I feel like other teams should really. I think if it was possible, they could just keep adopting, like they should just adopt certain alternates, you know, like the Washington Nationals. That cherry blossom gray uniform was so beautiful, and I don't know if they've worn it this season. I don't think they have, but I mean, I don't know if they wore it last season, I should say, once they replaced with this City Connect. But they should really keep it around. They should really keep it around. Maybe certain uniforms aren't gonna last forever, but like I know the Dodgers finally are introducing like an alternate. The blue alternate, the blue alternate jerseys, like the spring training ones. I don't know. There's like some weird history behind them, like, because I had this book, Game Worn Guide to Baseball Jerseys, and it's a great ebook by the author slips my mind, but it's a great book. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend people pay for that book, and it's worth its price. It really is worth its price, because it details pretty much every jersey from like the modern age, which is like 1970s, from like the 1970s onwards. And it just shows you every single variation of the actual game worn uniforms that the players wore, including like holiday alternates, which is one of my big gripes as well. Because today I was watching spring training, and hey, this is my video. I'm gonna just go on a rant, okay? And I was watching the spring training game between the Dodgers and the Royals, and and I saw fucking the Dodgers players. They had this beautiful St. Patrick's Day hat on, and I'm like, you could only imagine if they would have had a uniform. Imagine an all-black Dodger uniform, Dodger script on the chest, in green letters, gold trim. Oh my God, that would have been so amazing. What did they have? They had their regular white jerseys. And I'm like, what the heck? Like, what the heck, man? It's like an abomination. It was an abomination. Nike needs to really step their game up, or Fanatics, or whoever makes the uniforms. They need to step their game up and finally give us holiday uniforms again, not just having like a little fucking patch on the, like, right there to commemorate Father's Day or Mother's Day or whatever, or Memorial Day or Armed Services Day, But going back to the Dodger alternates, so the Dodger alternates, the blue jerseys, they became an alternate in 2 years, and I'm like, those are the oddest years for them to introduce that as an alternate, but okay. And one year was 2017. They never wore it in any single season game, but they had it as an alternate. And then they had it again for 2020, and that's when the season got canceled. And they didn't wear it again. And now, finally, 6 years later, they have it registered as an alternate jersey again, the blue one, the Dodgers, spring training one. It's gonna, because usually they just reserve that for spring training and that's it. This time around, they're gonna have it as an actual like alternate jersey, and I'm like, hey, that blue jersey is nice. And at this point in time, man, in sports, you have like basketball teams, they have like a fucking billion alternate jerseys. They don't even have home and away jerseys nowadays. They just call them association and what have you, and representative and subtractive, and I'm just joking with all those titles, but I do know it's like I don't even think they have home and away jerseys anymore. They just have like city, commemoration, and association, and all this other junk, And it's like, maybe baseball should really still stick with the home whites and the road grays, but hey, they could have as many alternate jerseys as possible, and I think a good way would be with the City Connects. Maybe certain jerseys would be City Connects, but in those that really hit with the audience, they should just keep them around as an alternate, even if it means them having like 3 alternates. Because I'm totally okay with the Dodgers having the blue spring training as an alternate, the Funfetti as an alternate, and maybe like, and then like, not the scrubs. The scrubs could burn in hell. I own the scrubs, but even I don't really like that jersey that much, to be honest. But yeah, it's just something to think about. It's just something to think about in regards to teams and in regards to the Washington Nationals, because it would be a shame if we don't see that cherry blossom jersey anymore, just because they had to change it, and they just, it would be a really shame. It would be a real big shame if they just can't wear that jersey anymore, and until it's like a throwback, like 15 years from now or something. But we'll see what happens in regards to that. Michael Wacha, Jesus, this guy, speaking of players that have been pitching since forever, Michael Wacha, Kansas City Royals. Corey Seager, oh man, saying hello to an old friend, Texas Rangers. Yes, Yes, Los Angeles Dodgers team card. Fuck yeah. This is an awesome pack. I'm not gonna lie. This is a fucking awesome pack. Man. Devon Williams, New York Yankees. Otto Lopez, you can do it, Otto. You can do it, Otto. Miami Marlins. Hey, Byron Buxton. Minnesota Twins. Washington Nationals team card. Matt Shaw, Chicago Cubs. Tops something. There's a Tops trophy right there. All-time leader, I think it's what it says right there. But yeah. Yusei Kikuchi, Anaheim Angels. Might as well just be the fucking Anaheim Angels. Cool Crushers. Of course, it's Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber. And man, Team USA, man, they just keep racking up them losses. Chase Burns. What a name. Rookie card. Chase Burns, Cincinnati Reds. That black Cincy City Connect is pretty nice too. So, Chase Burns. Andrew McCutchen. Oh, nice shot, man. Speaking of players that have been playing since forever. And I'm so glad that he's probably going to close his career out with the Pirates. Very well deserving. Mason Miller. San Diego Padres. Win the Taco Bell uniform. So they're gonna criticize what's his name, Mark DeRosa, the skipper for Team USA. They said he should have brought out Mason Miller, and who knows, man? They're gonna scrutinize that guy forever. I feel that going back to the WBC, I think that's they really need to like maybe. They can't trot out Jim Leyland, you know. Jim Leyland is good, man, but you know, I don't know, man. And maybe in a perfect world they would actually like pay an actual skipper, a proven skipper, to coach Team USA. I know that's not the right time. Maybe that's the reason why I'm saying that. Maybe the WBC should take place in the winter months, and it should expand. You know, just for the reason that. Just for the reason that like they could actually get like an actual MLB skipper, like let's say like a Dave Roberts, you know, or Dave Roberts or Bruce Bochy, to actually like coach the Team USA team, you know, because obviously right now they're occupied with their spring training, so you know it's just something to think about. Cole Young, rookie card, Seattle Mariners. Anthony Volpe, New York Yankees. And finally, Michael Harris II. Really great Atlanta Braves, by the way. This is a perfect implementation of like Throwback and City Connect for the Atlanta Braves. So that's good on them. And of course, man, it's going to be a tie for my favorite card. The Dodgers team card and Kershaw. But if I had to pick one, I would go with Curse, man. But hey, my favorite cards are Dodger cards, surprisingly. What a coinkydink, right? Totally. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. So I've opened up, of course, the mini brands ball. I've opened up two baseball packs. And finally, let's close it out with an action figure review. So, let's see. Green is a theme. So let's open up this retro card, G.I. Joe Classified, G.I. Joe Trooper, and of course it comes with alternate heads, alternate hands, lots of weapons, a helmet, and a stand on the side right there. And the packaging is the retro card packaging. Artwork is pretty nice right there. G.I. Joe Troopers are the unsung support staff that keep the G.I. Joe Special Forces Operations Force functioning. Among their many vital tasks, these green shirts provide infantry combat, tactical support, material supply, vehicle maintenance and repair, and sentry duties. Without these grunts backing up our heroes, the Joe team would fail in their mission of defending against Cobra. And of course, los soldados de G.I. son G.I. Oh shit. Los soldados de G.I. son el subestimado personal de apoyo que mantiene en funcionamiento a las fuerzas de operaciones especiales de G.I. Entre sus tantas tareas vitales, estos camisas verdes llevan a cabo combates de infantería, apoyo táctico, suministro de equipos, mantenimiento y reparación de vehículos y vigilancia. Sin estos soldados apoyando a nuestros héroes, el equipo yo no podría llevar a cabo su defensa contra los ataques de Cobra. Fuck. Alright. So let's open this guy up. Alright. Oh. So here we are. The stand is there. So sculpting is nice on the figure right there. And here's what I'm gonna tell you guys. I already have them. I already have them out because I actually bought 2 of these, but one was already damaged. One of them was already damaged, so it's like So I'm gonna swap them out. So I'm glad that it came with 2 sets of arms, 2 sets of heads. It allows for customization. I think Hasbro should definitely look into getting like a head pack or a neck pack, because I hate that they do this sometimes with certain figures, because they don't want you to just be able to swap out the heads with anyone. But yeah, so pretty much they should definitely do like a head pack to just add more variety, because I mean, you can't just have these same soldiers over and over again, you know, with the same faces. And yeah, that's my only thing that I think they should do. And they should do it, not just do it for G.I. Joe figures, they should probably just do this in general for like other grunts, and maybe in the Marvel universe for Shield agents, and Star Wars for like, you know, for Rebel troopers, and of course Stormtroopers are always helmeted though, but you know what I mean. They just need to do more variety concerning these heroes. Imagine like a head pack for like Rebel troopers, and it's like different alien races. I think that would be pretty awesome. So of course the G.I. Joe figure comes with 2 different types of rifle, a submachine gun, a pistol, a knife, the helmet, and the helmet does have like this little visor thing. It's kind of weird, to be honest. It's kind of weird, and it goes and it pretty much fits snugly on the head, and there you go. I feel like they look kind of dorky with this, hence why I just removed it on this guy. I think they look a lot better without it. They still don't look quite like World War II soldiers, which is the reason why I got them. But they're a pretty close match, you know. I like the all green camouflage, and you know, the olive green camouflage, as I say, and there's no like pattern or designs or anything, so they're pretty timeless, if I do say so myself. Imagine they had like digital camo, or even like this new like modern gray kind of grayscale printing that they're trying to do in the military, that you think is gonna just be able to apply to like everything. And yeah, so overall though, I'm gonna remove this. It looks kind of dorky. If I do want it more accurate World War II soldiers, I would actually have to buy that Wolverine, the Wolverine figure that released from Marvel Legends a while back. I still don't know though if that head is able to be removed, or if the neck could be, or if it's like a neck and head type of situation, and you're able to remove that, and if we're able to put these G.I. Joe heads. That's kind of one of the good things about having multiple heads of these, is like you're able to, like, if I am able to get that Wolverine, I'll be able to buy multiples of them, have like my own little like troop of World War II soldiers, and maybe have them pose with like Captain America, you know. just like World War II era shots and stuff. So yeah, that's my plan. That's why I got these, in addition to just having some grunts for GI Joe. Overall, though, their articulation is standard GI Joe articulation, butterfly joints, but they don't butterfly that well. Double jointed elbows, nice spread on the arms, ab crunch, and they actually crunches pretty well, especially concerning the back. Torso cut, thigh cut, pretty good thigh cut on that, if I do say so myself. Double jointed knees, boot hinge, ankle rocker, boot cut, perfect. Bicep cut, yep. Of course, rotation on the wrist and a little hinge on the wrist, but it's not that good, if I do say so myself. The hinge on the wrist isn't that well. Maybe the sculpting gets a bit in the way of it. But overall, really great figure, really solid figure. For the price point and the accessories that you get, I say you can't go wrong with this retro figure. An easy 8 out of 10. And yeah, I think that might close down the video. I got one more surprise. The only unfortunate thing, though, is it's not going to be green themed anymore. It's going to be the total opposite of green. Yes, I had to open it like that because otherwise you'll see my address. What does Fragilen? See, my address is on the other side. Oh man. Oh man. Okay, now I do gotta be careful not to cut this too deep. Maybe cut it from the sides as well. Or cut it from the top. Got it. Alright. So this action figure review is a surprise. Mad Customs Spider Wrestler action figure. And I think you guys know who this is, right? Oh, man. So, let's see. Let's open this guy up. I'm being careful because I do want to save this box. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, look at that. Look at that guy right there. It comes with instructions right there. So let me see real quick. Okay. So the body cloth, it's this figure is cloth. First and foremost, let's put him away. And it feels really damn good. Double joints, whoa, double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, expands pretty well. Torso cut, but of course the clothes get in the way of him. No ab crunch. No, a little bit of an ab crunch actually. A little bit of an ab crunch. Does seem to have like butterfly joints. And there is articulation right here in the neck area. Shoe cut. No hinge to speak of on the feet though. No hinge. Maybe they don't want to break up the scope. Shame. And there is a hinge though on the arm, and I do say that the hinge is better than the G.I. Joe figure that we just saw right now. The human spider. All right, so we got that part of him. What I want to see though. Okay, so he comes with like these pieces to like store and stand and all that stuff. And he does have arms, multiple hands, like open glove hands right there, open glove hands. He has the fisted hands right here, gripping hands, an actual cloth mask, but he also does have a mask just already put on. But let's look at that head sculpt, man. Let's look at his actual head sculpt right there. Man, they come like in this little coat baggies. Oh yeah. It's a little off, but it does look like Toby. It does look like Tobey Maguire. I don't know, man. When I look at it in person, it looks really good. And then on camera, it don't. But yeah, I like the likeness. I actually do like the likeness. Maybe shadows help. There you go. Shadows do help it out. So yeah. And let's see. So let's put it back in its Coke bag. Let's put it back in its Coke baggie. You know, the funny part is I was actually trying to save this figure and maybe review it for like WrestleMania week, but I'm like, you know what? It's way too long to wait for that. Might as well just do it now, you know. And let's see that wrestler head sculpt. It's pretty darn good right there. But I think I would actually have to remove the neck. I would actually have to remove the neck piece. Dang it. If I wanted that right there. Let's see. It also has like forearms and like, I guess this is like just in case it were to break. Which I don't know how to feel about that, to be honest. Okay. Oh, where did his head go? He lost his head. He lost his head. I feel like this neck piece. I'm trying not to remove it, but I'm gonna have to remove it. And there it is. I'm peeling it off. It's no longer in pristine condition. Oh well. But now it can actually snap. could actually snap that head in right there. The human spider. I'm not gonna go out there until you said my name wrong. My legs. Oh God, my legs. I'm just reciting the whole plot of the movie. All right. Let's see how it looks with the mask. Oh. It got pretty quiet now all of a sudden, right? There we go. Let's see. All right. Not bad of a figure. Reason I got him was because I really think I don't think Hasbro's gonna make any figure like based off of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man anymore. And the ones they had previously made of him in the wrestler outfit have never been really good. I remember there was like a quick change one that I think they had him in the Spider-Man suit, but then they had him inside the wrestler body or something to that effect. And I don't know, man. They never really did the wrestler figure justice. I think third-party companies are there to like cover that slack. So I'm happy with the purchase. I'm just being real careful not to completely ruin this figure since I barely got him. It's just about finagling. You gotta finagle the mask a bit to make it fit your needs. Finagle. Ugly. But yeah. Now the hard part is getting that mask off. I'm glad that they included like the actual mask head that's really sculpted on pretty well as well. So there's that right there. Overall, I'm happy with this purchase of a figure. It came with everything it was advertised, and yeah, that does it for this review, guys. That does it for this St. Patrick's Day Donnybrook. So the Spider-Man figure, this one gets an 8.5 out of 10. Certain things in the articulation, you know what? Let's give him a 9 out of 10. Let's give him a 9 out of 10. Sculpting and the fact that it's cloth goods goes a long way. There's just certain like odd things about his articulation, you know. Maybe they want it for the sculpting of the shoes. And I mean, it is sculpted okay, but you know, no hinge on the feet. That is a choice right there. So yeah, so 8.5, 9 out of 10. Let's give them a 9 out of 10. And that concludes this St. Patrick's Day Donnybrook, guys. I hope you guys like the surprise, the reviews, the baseball card openings, and the mini brands balls. I hope to do this next year, and I'll still be drinking green beer then. So besides that, cheers. And I am out.